Hello everybody, it's Coach Kelly here, and today we're going to be talking about coachability or what being coachable is all about. Coachability is a key to performance breakthrough for both individual and as a team. The one essential requirement is a willingness to listen, learn, retain, and execute the information that is given to you from your coach. Now there are 4 levels of coachability. The first level is not coachable. Now, this is a player that thinks they already know everything. They can't get better in the game of basketball. They're not open to listening, and they only listen to their own voice. Number 2, selectively coachable. Now, this is a player that does everything that is asked of them from the coach, except for only when he or she feels like it is when it gets done. And this is a player that typically goes their own way. Number 3. And number 3 is something that every coach has to look out for, and this is reluctantly coachable. Now, this is a player that does everything that is asked of them from the coach, but they doubt everything. And they're not really fully committed to the program or to getting the program better. Now, as a coach, you got to recognize these things so that way you can nip it in the bud and progress. Number 4. Now, this is the player that we all want part of our team and to coach. Now, this is a player that does everything that is asked of them from the coach. They surrender their own voice. They're a team player, and they'll do whatever it takes to help the program out and their team to get better. Now, as a coach, we need to demand that our players are coachable. And being coachable, some of the qualities that it takes is somebody that's humble, they're respectful, they love the game of basketball, they stay in control, they're keen to learn, they're inquisitive, they're acquisitive, they'll do whatever it takes to help their team, they're willing to try new things, they're never hung up on mistakes, and there's more. Now, how players adapt to what the coach is saying tells you everything about the player. If you're a coach and you call out certain drills or certain plays, and you see a player respond negatively as far as their body language or what they're doing with their head or kind of rolling their eyes, that's a problem in the program. So you have to set expectations and standards of how you want every player in the program to model. Now, coaches should look for certain things in tryouts so that way going forward when they start choosing their team, they can have their team full of people that are really coachable. Now, a coachable player will give their full undivided attention to their coach. They will look their coach eye to eye and say, yes, coach, every single time. Now, sometimes the coaches may be wrong. Act like the coach is right, move on. And then it's also important for you to be able to communicate with your coach as well. So you should be able to set down days that you can meet with your coach to talk about how the team is looking to progress. And also how you're looking to improve your own game as well. There is some points of emphasis as far as traits that a coachable player will have. Humility, sense of purpose, faith, surrenders control, and a hindsight. When we talk about hindsight, that's the ability to understand that things need to get worse before they get better. Humility, is always stay humble, always know that you can always work on your game, always knowing that you don't know everything. So ask your coach. And your coach will be more than willing to give you the information that you need to be successful in the game of basketball. There's a lot to it. And faith. Sometimes things may not look like you're improving or getting better or progressing or whatever the case may be, but it's important to remain in faith that things will eventually get there. You don't get better overnight. There's a long process to it. So trust the process. Be able to surrender your own voice. So that way, your entire team can be fully coachable. And always stay in control. I want to thank you all for watching this YouTube video. If you like this video, please like it, share it, comment. Do me a favor, hit that red button and subscribe. And also, hit that red bell so that way you can get notifications for every time a video drops. There will be more videos coming soon, and please stay tuned. And if you have any recommendations, please feel free to drop them in the comment box. Thank you all so much. I want to say thank you to Human Kinetics back in Champaign, Illinois, for putting together an article about coachability. Also, I want to say thank you to 5280 Dynamic Athletes. We're always training kids, helping them get better for the game of basketball, helping them understand the game of basketball, and ultimately helping them off the court as well as far as mentorship. Thank you so much.